So we have here, you good if I say your name?
Yeah, it's fine.
Mike Dejune, winner at BC Comix Battle Creek, table or first place with his deck profile.
I ran Fire Kings, so you got your basic Fire King lineup. You got the 3 Grunics, you got 3 Yaksha, you got your 3 Barong. That's basically essential in any Fire King deck. So, and then I run the 1 Blaster. I tech that in any fire deck.
Right.
You got the 1 Gorilla and the 1 Bear. They're just really good at any fire deck, especially if you run Tenki. You got the Fire Dog because your Barongs and Yakshas are all 200 defense.
Only the 1?
Yeah, just the 1. 2 became kind of cloggy and kind of came dead a lot.
Okay.
And plus the monster has to go to battle, or monster has to get attacks, has to go to grave. And my side deck, when I usually side this out. So
Okay.
yeah. Right now I have a Summoner Monk, but that's only until I get Wolfbark, and I'll be putting Wolfbark in there. But this is a good substitute until I get him. I tech this card in every deck. Morphine Jar, it's draw power. It can screw over your opponent. The only time it ever backfires is really if you're playing Dark Worlds.
Right.
And
at that point, you just don't use
yeah,
it.
at that point you just don't use it and you side it out. But this helped me so much today. Like I got so many draws off of it.
Okay.
Basic spell lineup for Fire Kings, you got your 3 Onslaught, you got your 3 Circles, and then the 3 Tenkis for the Bear and Gorilla, and also Barong and Yaksha are also Beast Warriors, so the targets for that also. I run double Rekindling. Some people run 3. I like 2. 3 becomes too much. It becomes dead a lot because
Right.
you know if you can't exceed with them, they get roof and play, and it's yeah. So I run 2. 2's pretty good. I run double Lance. Everybody tells me to run 1 Lance and then 1 Generation Shift, but I think the double Lance is it's pretty good because on the summon, you know, if they say bottomless, I can still Lance, and then it's protected for the rest of the turn from any spells and traps.
Right.
So I like that better. I run the double MST. I side the 3rd. Everybody tells me to run all 3, but 3 becomes too much because when I need something, it becomes deck. So I only run 16 monsters.
Right.
So I don't want to run. I just have room for a 3rd. You know, I'm in the main deck. I run 1 Dark Hole. That's pretty standard in every deck. That's it for the spells. On to traps. You got. I run the Skill Drain version, so I got the 3 Skill Drains.
Right.
You got the double Mirror Force, which is you definitely need it in this deck, especially if you're trying, because most of the time your opponent will overextend. So you want to have this Mirror Force to protect. So I got the double Mirror Force, and pretty much standard trap. You got 1 Torrential, 1 Solemn Warning, 1 Bottomless, and 1 Compulse. That's pretty much it for the main deck. Extra deck wise, it's kind of my own little flair off of it. You run the 1 Crazy Box just because of skill drain, so it can it's a 300-point beater. You got the Evil Swarm Knight. Pretty much, it's helped me a lot. It's a good card. You got 1 number 101. I want to get a second one, but right now I just have the 1. This card is amazing. Pretty much in any good. Double Diamond Dire. Pretty much the entire deck is Beast, Warrior, and Winged Beast, so this card's just perfect. 1 Labial Chain because the entire deck's fire, and I can put cards in grave, put Blaster in grave to summon Blaster. I can put any card that I need on top of my deck, so that's pretty good. I'm about doing the effect damage. I really like doing effect damage, so I run the 1 Sky Pegasus, Black Ship of Corn, and then the Cowboy. I run all 3 of those. Cowboy won me a few matches today, so that's a pretty good card. I really didn't go into the other 2 all that often. I got 1 Emerald for draw power. 1 Heretic Sun Dragon for when skill drains on the field, and I have 2 Grunics, just something to go into with higher attack. 1 Tiger King. He helped me a lot today. It's searching for Tenki, and it also negates effects facing on the field for 1 turn. Dweller. This card helped me a lot today, going against especially Dark Worlds. kind of shut them down. Amazing card. And then Maystroke and Photon, both pretty good cards. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the deck. I don't really want to go into the side deck right now.
Right.
So
Now, if I remember right, Fire Kings were the big hit last format beginning, and then they died out pretty quick. Do you think that's going to happen again this one?
I think now with Grunic still at 3 and there's not a lot to really stop them, that I think that it's going to stay, and I think you're probably going to see a lot more Fire King, topping in big events. Not necessarily winning, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of them topping.
Right.
So.
Well, again, this is Mike Dejune's Fire Kings at BC Comix Battle Creek, and thank you for the profile.